Hello everyone, welcome back to the chair here. My name is Daisy. I am a licensed nail tech in North Carolina, and I'm here to share Finance Fridays with you. Finance Fridays is something that, first of all, I'll get the disclosure. Please do your own research, please. So the reason for this chapter is because Finance Fridays is a really good foundation to start applying everywhere. It can be for your business, it can be personal, it can be everything. Okay, we all like spending money. This is how I see it, right? Money is energy in a form of currency that we trade with others for services, for goods, for anything. And a really important part of that is your savings. Some people are like, oh, I can save in my checking account. Well, let me share you something with you. There's other options up there that will give you returns. So if you make purchases with something digital, Apple Pay, a card, congratulations, you have a checking account. So you have a checking account, right? Do you have a savings though? Something I just started a couple months ago. And honestly, it's helped a lot already because I needed new tires. I had a flat tire. I had to get a new tire. And when I got to the tire place, I was like, $400? Do you guys have any coupons? And he was like, yeah, I can knock down like $50. And then I felt better. I'm like, okay, perfect. So just how I asked for coupons for the tire place, you can ask for coupons in financial industries. There's many of them, okay? A lot of them have promotions. All you have to do is ask. Most of the time, they cannot share with you the promotions. Why? Because it is basically like free money. And at the end of the year, you do get a tax form. I don't know what, I'm not a tax person, but you do get a tax form that you take to your tax person. Or you just key it in. They have numbers on the top for taxes. We'll cover that later down the road. I'll share what I know. Like I said, I'm not licensed in any of this. This is just something that I've learned in adulthood, and I feel like it'll be a very good tool to share with the younger hood. Okay, or any stage of your life, because this is not something they really teach in school. Okay, back to the setting. Checking account, you have it. Good. Let's set some money aside. It can be $1. Every nickel you find on the floor, because pennies are no longer exist. Every nickel you find on the floor, put it in that savings account, because over time you will see the growth. Just like going to the gym, okay? If you go to the gym and you start noticing that your back rolls jiggle a little less, and you're like, oh my God, it's working. Or when you go to do yoga, because I'm personally in my yoga era right now, and I noticed that I don't have Charlie horses as much. I'm like, oh my God, it's working. So I go back. And that's how we go back to the savings. We place money in our savings account and we see it grow. We see the progress. Oh, back to the checking account. So let me share this with you, okay? This is a little nugget. A lot of financial institutions, they have promotions. Like I said, all you have to do is ask. Go in there or make an appointment. Go in there and say, hey, do you guys have any promotions? And then they're like, oh, and then they throw 100 things at you, right? But we're gonna stick with checking and savings for now, then we'll go to credit. And then usually, I found a lot of these where they have they have a lot of promotions for checking accounts, where if you have your direct deposit going into your checking account there, they can give you a bonus. It's only for new clients. They have these promotions so they can have you open an account there and put the funds there, and then they cover you a couple hundred. It's not $20, it's a couple hundred. And who doesn't mind a couple hundred just for having your direct deposit going there? Okay, so yeah, that's the trick for this one. That's for checking account. Now savings accounts, sometimes they do have promotions. It just requires you to deposit at least $250,000 million, and then you get an annual percentage yield. A couple banks are different, so you gotta ask, what is their minimum requirement? What are the requirements? Read the fine print, okay? That fine print, read the fine print. So the savings account have this thing called interest/annual percentage yield. The interest is the best way I can comprehend it, is what they give you monthly, okay? And then the APY, or annual percentage yield, is the yield or the return rate for the whole 12 months, a running year, right? So the way they calculate it is you put your savings in this account, and they give you, put an example, I think right now it's like a 3 point something annual percentage yield. So let's say 3%, just to keep the numbers simple. So for the full 12 months, they're gonna calculate every single day how much money you have in your savings account and give you 3 point something percent something. I don't know the math, bro, but they, in the whole year, it totals a 3 point something percent of what you had in your savings account, and that's better than 0.01. Because I don't know if you noticed, if you have a savings account, good, I'm proud of you, okay? I'm glad you're already there. If not, it's okay. I just started a couple months ago myself. I'm proud of you for considering it, okay? So if you see a 1 cent, if deposited randomly, that's the interest rate. That's what you earn. However, they have other products, and they have other products that give you a higher annual percentage yield and interest rate to kind of keep you motivated to going back to the gym, to going back to the savings. You know, so yeah, that's my tips and tricks, and this lays a really nice foundation for you to save for a rainy day, for a new nail drill that I got that I didn't need. We have your checking account and we have your savings account. Make sure you set a system, because these brains right here like systems. We love systems. This right here, it likes systems. 2 + 2 = 5. It likes that, you know. So we have to create a system and a habit, a practice. Just like when if you go to the gym, if you go for a walk, and you're like, okay, I need that now because it's part of my routine. It's my system, my routine. They're all similar concepts, right? So you have your system, and then every time you have any type of income, from birthday money, Christmas money, payroll, a nickel on the floor, your mind should automatically go to, okay, I'm going to place part of it in my savings. If it's 4 cents, I'll put 4 cents in my savings. You'll see the progress, and then your mind is like, oh my God, I won. So yeah, that's my tip and trick for the day. Checking, savings, go open one, set the system, set your foundation out right for yourself. Thank you very much for joining my Finance Friday. Yeah, I'll see you next time.